famous R&B chick, and it was a guy that was getting money at the time.
Taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough?
The music industry has always been a place where rumors swirl, secrets fester, and the truth often hides behind a carefully curated facade. One of the most persistent and explosive stories in recent years revolves around Pimp C, the legendary rapper from Houston, and a mysterious tape that has sparked endless speculation. The streets have been buzzing for years about this tape, allegedly involving a well-known R&B singer and a prominent figure who was making waves in the industry at the time. According to whispers, Pimp C, one half of the iconic duo UGK, had footage that could have shaken the foundations of the music world. Despite having this potentially game-changing material, he never released it, leaving many to wonder why he held back and what exactly was on that tape. The rumors surrounding Pimp C's death and the contents of this alleged recording have only grown louder over time, with new details emerging that connect some of the biggest names in entertainment to a web of intrigue, betrayal, and power plays. Pimp C, born Chad Butler, was known for his unapologetic honesty and refusal to play by the industry's rules. He was never one to shy away from calling out what he saw as shady dealings, whether it was about fellow artists or the business itself. This fearless attitude earned him respect but also made him enemies. The story of the tape begins with whispers from those close to Pimp C, particularly his associate Ken, who has been vocal about its existence for years. Ken claims he saw the footage with his own eyes, describing it as explosive and involving a famous R&B singer and a man who was a major player in the industry at the time. While Ken has never explicitly named names, the streets have been quick to piece together the puzzle, and one name that keeps surfacing is Beyoncé. The speculation around Beyoncé's involvement stems from her alleged connection to Pimp C during the early days of her career. According to sources, their relationship wasn't strictly professional. There are stories of a private moment between them, caught on tape, that could have had serious repercussions if it ever saw the light of day. Pimp C was known to carry a camcorder in the studio, capturing moments that others might have preferred to keep hidden. The idea that he had footage of Beyoncé, one of the biggest stars in the world, in a compromising situation has fueled endless chatter. Some believe Pimp C intended to do something with the tape, but for reasons unknown, he never followed through. Ken has hinted that if he had gotten his hands on the footage, it would have been a game changer, potentially worth millions to outlets like TMZ. Adding fuel to the fire is the complicated relationship between Pimp C and Jay-Z, Beyoncé's husband and one of the most powerful figures in the music industry. The two had a well-documented history of tension. Pimp C openly dissed Jay-Z, refusing to align with him or his Rockefeller empire. In one particularly telling story, Pimp C turned down $1 million offer from Rockefeller, reportedly telling associates to give the money to Tupac's mother instead. He believed Jay-Z and his crew were involved in shady practices, and he wasn't afraid to say so. This defiance put Pimp C at odds with one of the industry's most influential players, raising questions about whether his outspokenness made him a target. The rumors about the tape and Pimp C's death are further complicated by the fallout between Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs, another titan of the music world. The two were once inseparable, often described as the peanut butter and jelly of the industry, a perfect combination that dominated the game. But when Diddy faced serious legal troubles, including RICO charges, Jay-Z distanced himself quickly. Industry insider Jaguar Wright, known for her bold claims, called out Jay-Z for abandoning his friend when the pressure mounted. She argued that their bond was supposed to be unbreakable, yet Jay-Z left Diddy to face the storm alone. While Diddy's name was eventually cleared of the RICO charges, their friendship appears to be irreparably damaged. Some speculate that Diddy, even from behind bars, is still pulling strings and that his legal battles could bring more secrets to light, secrets that might involve Jay-Z and Beyoncé. The whispers about Beyoncé's connection to Diddy's controversies are particularly explosive. Rumors suggest she may have been present at some of Diddy's infamous parties, where questionable activities allegedly took place. There's talk of her knowledge of Diddy's relationship with Cassie, and even claims about girls being moved across borders. These allegations paint a picture of a much darker side to the glamorous world of celebrity, with Jay-Z allegedly working behind the scenes to keep things quiet. Some sources claim he's been complicit in Diddy's mess, going to great lengths to protect his and Beyoncé's image. The idea that Jay-Z might have played a role in silencing Pimp C to safeguard his wife's reputation has only added to the speculation surrounding the tape and Pimp C's untimely death. Pimp C's death in 2007 remains one of the most controversial moments in hip-hop history. Officially, the coroner's report attributed his passing to a combination of lean use and sleep apnea, but many close to him have never accepted this explanation. Pimp C was found unresponsive in his room at the Mondrian Hotel in West Hollywood on December 4, 2007. He had been working on new music and had performed with Too Short earlier that day. His wife and cousin were waiting to pick him up at the airport, but when they couldn't reach him, they contacted the hotel, leading to the discovery of his body. The scene, as described by some, was unsettling. DJ Paul from 3-6 Mafia recounted a story from Pimp C's manager, who said the room looked like something out of a movie, with blood everywhere and Pimp C's body positioned in a way that suggested foul play. Some even speculated he had been struck in the head, though no official evidence supported this. Too Short, a close friend of Pimp C, has said the official cause of death never sat right with him. He's among many who believe there's more to the story. Jaguar Wright has gone further, claiming Pimp C's death was no accident but a deliberate hit. She argues that he knew too much about the industry's dark underbelly, including the alleged tape involving Beyoncé. The idea that Pimp C was silenced because of what he uncovered has gained traction over the years, with some drawing parallels to other suspicious deaths in the entertainment world, like those of Brittany Murphy, Aaliyah, and Heavy D. These names keep resurfacing in conversations about powerful figures allegedly clearing paths for their own gain. The connection between Beyoncé and Pimp C has taken on a life of its own in street lore. Some claim their interactions went beyond music, with one story describing a tense moment in the studio. According to sources, Jay-Z once called while Beyoncé was working with Pimp C and demanded the room be cleared of all other men. The call reportedly came after he learned there were several people, including Pimp C, in the studio watching Beyoncé. Jay-Z's protective nature was well known, and this incident only fueled speculation about his efforts to control the narrative around his wife. The idea that Pimp C had footage of Beyoncé that could have damaged her carefully crafted image has led some to believe Jay-Z might have taken extreme measures to ensure it never surfaced. The streets have also long whispered about Jay-Z's role in other high-profile deaths, particularly Aaliyah's. Some claim he was involved in her tragic plane crash, allegedly to clear the way for Beyoncé's rise to superstardom. These accusations, while unproven, have persisted, painting Jay-Z as a ruthless figure willing to do whatever it takes to protect his empire. If Pimp C's tape was real and contained the kind of explosive content people believe, it could have made him a significant threat to Jay-Z's carefully constructed world. The fact that Pimp C openly disrespected Jay-Z and refused his money only adds to the theory that he was seen as a liability. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the rumors about Pimp C's tape and his death continue to grow. The streets have always had a way of piecing together truths that the industry tries to bury. In Houston, where Pimp C was a legend, the stories about who was involved in the tape and what it contained are common knowledge among those in the know. The fact that Ken, Pimp C's close associate, has kept the conversation alive suggests there's more to uncover. He's adamant that the tape exists and that it involves a major R&B star and a powerful industry figure. While he's never named Beyoncé directly, the speculation has been relentless, with many pointing to her as the woman in question.